It's pretty, but it looks like a hostage tree. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Speaking of which, San's energy's really reading weird. And Jeffrey's too. Okay, hang on. I'll get back to that. Okay, I got the deck of cards here. I had to use tarot. Okay, so three of you guys energy: San, Jeffrey, and Ian. San's energy I had to use reading tarot because it was confusing here. I didn't understand why all the happy cards and then the caution card came out because I was like, what the fuck? Why is this coming out? Because it was confusing. It's like one kind of like I don't want to say negative card, but one like all the cards are positive except for that one, right? So I didn't understand why that was coming out, so I had to use tarot. And then Jeffrey, the card with the mirror keeps coming up, and then for Ian, I keep seeing weird things in my sleep, right? So I was like, fuck, I forgot to use the deck over there. I gotta use an animal deck because now I don't know what the fuck I'm seeing. Okay, hold on. I need the caution card for San. Where is it here? I read his energy consistently, and this card keeps coming up, so I don't know what's wrong. This one here. San, I'm gonna use me as an example because it's confused. It's hard for me to explain without. Oh, like how do I? I didn't understand this until I started using tarot with it. So like, the way it was reading is this block path. You know, like right, like you're supposed to go like if you see caution tape like this, you're supposed to go around. That's how this card is reading. So I'm going to use me as an example because in context with this card, the Hangman card came out and that's my card, right? If I read anybody else, that card never comes out, but for some reason it came out for you. So it's easier for me to explain from my point of view. I hope this is making sense. I swear to God, I hope so. Okay, so if we're looking at fork in the road, there's a tree. The Hangman card, in that card, the images of a man hanging upside down from the tree. He freely put himself there, right? That's the point. No one put him up in that tree. He put himself in that tree to get a different angle of what he's looking at, right? So he goes up in the tree. He's upside down to get a different viewpoint of his problem right ahead of him, right? Okay, so I'm gonna use me as an example here. Okay, say I'm the person in the tree, right? So got the fork in the road, got the tree, and I'm hanging upside down from the tree trying to figure out which path it should take, right? Because it's not clear and no one around me is gonna fucking help me, right? Okay, in context to you, this card shows up. Okay, there's two paths there, right? But you don't know which one to take. This is why this card comes up because you're hesitant on which one to take, right? So you're up in the tree looking from a different perspective on which path would lead you to the happiest outcome because I got a whole bunch of happiness cards. All the happy cards showed up, right? So in theory, you're not going to come down from the tree until you figure out which path to take. So if we're using me as an example now, because I can easily explain this now because this is my card that showed up there and I never read that for anybody else. Say I put myself in the tree and I have two paths here, right? Because I'm trying to put myself in your shoes to explain what I'm seeing here. I put myself up in this tree, right? And I got two paths. I could keep going with how my life is going, right? Without ever having to film a video or like, right? The other path is the one I'm taking now where you guys are able to see me and I'm still doing this and other people don't know I'm doing this. So either option I'm hesitant about because I know if I go the first path is not going to make me happy, but at least I'll be like living how people want me to live, right? So that's like the safe route. The path I'm on now is the one that's making me happy. But there's a hell ton of problems in the way, right? So I gotta have to pick between the two. But ultimately, I ended up picking the one that I think would make me happy, right? So I ended up going for this option here, which is why you guys see me so often filming vlogs. I hope that made sense. So once I figure out which path I want to take, so in my case, if I'm taking the path where I want to film videos, I can come down from the tree and start doing that now, right? So like I'm not stuck waiting, right? Like this is me acting on the going along the path, right? The problem for me here is when I read this, if you're in the tree and you have two options, I'm assuming there has to be at least two options, right? There could be more. If you got options in front of you, I don't know what those options are. So if you wanted me to tell you which path to take, which would lead you to the happiest outcome, you would have to tell me, right? And then I would tell you where, because I'd make sure you guys steer clear of anything that would cause you harm, or the wrong path or anything like that. That's what's irritating me, because I can't tell you which path to take because I don't know what's ahead of you, right? Like you'd have to explain that to me. I just hope you're okay, because like this card keeps coming up consistently. Like I told you, you have time and stuff. Like I can guide you guys through different ways, but ultimately it's up to you which path you take, right? Like if it's supposed to happen, it's supposed to happen. If not, like you just work around it. It's not a big deal. I just don't like that I've been consistently reading you and this card keeps popping up. I bet you, like, if I shuffle this deck right now, this card's gonna pop back up. I hope that helped. I don't know how helpful that was. Just choose to do something and I'll tell you if you go wrong, okay? Okay, on to Jeffrey now. I don't know if I've shown you guys this card already. The self-worth card showed up. I'm waiting to read somebody where this card shows up as narcissistic, but that hasn't happened yet. So this card... like normally when I read this card with you guys, the mirror card, like the glass part of this image pops out the most to me. But with Jeffrey, like this, it's not reading that way. Like I thought it'd be because he releases hand mirrors, it'd be like a hand mirror thing, right? But it's not that either. The way this card's reading, feels like setting the standard for something. Because the other meaning for this card is not settling for less. So it's like setting the standard for something and not settling for anything less than that standard. That's what this card's reading as now. And in my head, I'm confused because I was like, what the fuck? Jeffrey's always like pioneering the way, like his standard is the standard, right? So it's like, why is this card coming up now? Because it's confusing me. Like, it's not even reading as like reflection to me or anything, right? Because it's a mirror, but like, why is it... yeah, it's reading like standard. But standard for what? I don't fucking know. Like, the standard in his head, the standard for something. I just don't know fucking what, but it keeps showing up. Anyways, you guys get 2 more cards from this deck if I didn't show you anything else as already. There's some really spicy cards in here that I don't want to show you guys this deck. The fear cards started showing back up again, so I don't know if you guys fear me again. Codependent card hasn't been showing up, which is great because I hate that energy. The time card stopped showing up because you guys finally saw the first part of this video, so you already know, you're already anticipating the rest of these parts of these videos, right? I'm not done vlogging yet. I'm sorry, I'm so slow. Oh, this card keeps showing up a lot recently, but I don't know if I'm gonna show you guys this one yet. I like this card, but I don't know how to explain it to you guys. Keep going. The daydream card reads as the dream card now, the way I read this one. Promise card keeps showing up. You guys were worried I wasn't gonna come back. Of course I was gonna come back. I never break my word. Let's see. What else is here? Balance card. Maturity card. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I don't have anything else to show you guys. Okay, time update. It's 8:38. Which means flowers gotta be around here because more numbers. Okay, anyways, on to Ian now. He's probably worried that I didn't see I don't know if it was alive or what the hell was going on here. I waited a bit to see if it was alive because then there'd be parts, right? But I never saw anything after that. That's why I'm so late to coming back to this. Because he always puts up the highlight type reel things, and I was like, oh my god, it hurts my head so much to watch those. Anyways, like, look, if you're looking at this, like, there's no, like, I don't know where this live is, if it's alive. Anyways, I did watch this. If you're wondering, I did watch this. I can't believe the window's there. See, you guys don't let me talk. Craze. The window's there. That means he heard me. The window's there. I don't count it, but I'll allow it. It doesn't count. I'm talking about bright daylight. This is like darkness turning into light. I don't count this. But good try. Good attempt. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me replay this because I'm not paying attention to anything going on here but the fucking window and him moving about every 2 seconds. See, like, out of context, this is hurting my head watching this out of context. And there's so much information in like a small amount of time. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Speaking of which, they're gonna be performing in Seoul this month, right? Oh, that's so exciting. The world tour is done. On to bigger and better things. Or was I? Oh, here, I'm on here. Okay, let's watch this again. Christ. Good, I still have throat problems. I can't believe he quit smoking. With that being said, he says that so often. Oh dear God. Sorry, I'm gonna rewatch it one more time because I didn't hear the end. Fuck. Yeah, I don't count this. What the hell? I'll allow it though. Effort for trying. It's a huge, massive ass window though. The view must be nice. Okay. When was this? Look how long ago. I'm reacting to this now, and this happened how long ago now? Like a month ago? I'm sorry, I'm so late. Anyhow. Yeah, I can't believe he quit smoking. Wow, okay. Like, you don't come across that very often. As long as you're doing it gradually and you didn't just, like, stop, right? Because if you just stop, your body's gonna be like, what the fuck? And then what happened after? So anyways, yeah, I did watch this clip, right? But, like, is this a part of a live? Because I can't find the video to watch it. Okay, anyhow, moving on. If I forget anything, I'll come back around to it. Sorry. We saw this. Ian got caught out in the rain. Oh my god. I keep telling you guys, beautiful wet men. Oh dear God, Christ! Why? Oh my god. I'm so glad I'm by myself right now, because if someone walks in and be like, Lisa, what the fuck are you watching? Me like, I can't help it. It's in my feed. What do you want me to do? I have to throw away my phone. Ugh. Okay, well, where are we now? This one now? I told you I felt this. I didn't know why, but like, you guys. This is what you guys see like every single time you perform, right? That's crazy. I told you I felt this. It's pretty though. I tried seeing if my phone does that. I was like, how are all their phones lighting up like that? What the heck? Like, if I hit record, the light doesn't come on. I have to turn on the flash, right? I've never done that. Speaking of which, let me check and see if my nails look pretty now. Because it's dark now. Can you guys see this? Does it pick up on camera? It probably doesn't, which pisses me off. Anyways, my nails look nicer in person than they do on camera. Like, in real life, they look nicer than in person, but they look crazy because they're chipping away. Anyhow. Shit, I just said Son, Jeffrey, and Ian. I'll get back to Ian because I keep seeing things in my sleep. So I gotta, like, talk about dream stuff. Anyways, where are we now? How did we get here? Then I can clear out my phone, because this is taking up too much space. Okay, Jeffrey posted on his feed that he sees everything, right? Because I know you're watching me too, right? And then he deleted the post right after, so I was like, I bookmarked it before he deleted it, so it said I see everything, and he had the eyeball there. I'll get back to because you're gonna have to wait a while before I can like properly like compare the winter collection. But I'm having fun with the lipstick I have now. Okay, let's start reacting to some of these videos now. I think I've talked about everything now, right? No? Okay, I'll come back to reacting in a second. Let's go down the list of things I want to talk about. Maybe I should talk about dreams before I start reacting about things. Okay, TXT's tour. If you guys don't come here, I'll hate you forever. Oh my god, like... If ATEEZ comes back here, I'm gonna for sure go and see them. I would drop everything to go see TXT and ATEEZ. You guys have to come back. If you guys come around like September. Like, you have to come when it's warm, because if it's cold and like, if I get stuck in the middle of nowhere, like, I'm blaming you guys. Oh yeah, okay, so the other day, Tones had to take grad pictures, right? And I had lots of fun. We had to go because it's like he got to get a full on like makeover from head to toe, right? Because he's got to get like new shoes, shirt, pants, everything, right? So I'm having so much fun like picking out the clothes, having him in the change room trying everything on. It's so much fun for me. Um, yeah, and then so we went shopping for clothes, and then he had to go take the picture and things, so it was fun. Um, well, that madness was going on because I totally forgot about that. It was so much fun. He's looking at me like I'm crazy, but it was like it's so much fun watching him like try on fancy clothes because half the time we look we're dressed like this, right? So having him like look not like this made me happy to see. And while that's going on, I'm like messaging my cousin. I was asking her about K-pop, right? And she said she doesn't listen to it. And then we started talking about the radio and things. Because in my head I was like I want to I want to react to like this with somebody else. Like it'd be so much fun, but I can't figure out who would do that with me. Like I know my mom wouldn't be down for that, and my cousin's not into it. Then I started thinking maybe dad would, but then at the same time he would probably yell at me and be like, "What the fuck? Focus on something more productive." Could you imagine? Father reacts or rates K-pop idols. That'd be so jokes. I already looked for it. I looked on YouTube. I'm like, dad reacts to K-pop idols, but it's mostly songs. It's people. I can't do that because my mom and dad would rate like K-pop songs 1 out of 10. Right? They hate K-pop. That's putting it nicely. My mom probably would have rated it a 0. But anyways, I don't know. It'd be fun, but I need to find the right person to do this with me with. I don't know if you guys have noticed by now, but like I like the energy. I feel like really connected to sound. Like I know there's color and light. The sound one's going off. Should we start reacting now? Okay, should I react as calmly as possible? Oh god. Okay, I go Black Eye, Halazia, As I Said, right? Or what is the song called? The cover song one. Beautiful Liar, Sugar Rush Ride. That's such a mouthful to say. So I gotta go over 5 now, right? Right? I'm not doing NCT because the only scenes I like in that video is Tails scenes. And Johnny and Yuta scenes. Okay, anyhow. Let's react to Black Eye. I was like, oh my gosh, Vernon dropped a song. Yes. I told you it felt good to scream. He screams right at the start of the video. Look at this. Told you so. Damn, Vernon. Okay, we starting strong. Speaking of which, okay, since we're on the topic of Vernon, the last couple dreams I had were like I'm talking to a spirit in the dream, right? So over because I told you guys I don't know which video. I think it was the last one. I said I heard someone calling out my name. So in the past couple of dreams I've been having now, because I had 2 today, I'm talking to this spirit now. So that's what I had in the dreams recently. The one before that, I dreamt about like Ian. Well, Ian was in my dream, but we were talking about Ian in my sleep, right? The one before that one, like the last one, like regarding you guys, I had about Vernon. So at least that I can remember of. So in my dream, I don't know where we are. There's a few people around. Vernon's right beside me on this side, right? He has his phone out. I don't know. I was telling him something. I don't know what. Like I have no context of what's going on, but he's beside me. He has his phone. Um, he ends the call with one person. I don't know if he dialed the number for the wrong person there, but like I never hear who the first person is on the phone, right? And then he's going through his phone to dial the next person because I told him I want to talk to this person, but I don't know who it is. So he gives me his phone to talk to whoever's on the phone. But I wake up before I can tell who I'm talking to, right? So he called two people, but I don't know who was on the other line of the phone. So that's what I remember seeing in my sleep. It was just really weird. Because I don't understand why I'm seeing Vernon in my sleep. Vernon and Sean's energy are different, but like Yuta's energy is the same way. Like I don't understand why like I keep seeing them in my sleep because they don't have anything to do with me, but it's so interesting. It's like, oh, I really want to be friends with them. They're so much fun. Yeah. Anyways, that was the dream. I dreamt he was beside me and he gave me his phone to talk to two different people. The first person, I don't know if it was the wrong person or they were busy at the moment, but then he went to go call somebody else. But I'd never hear whoever else is on the line, which is really weird. Anyway, so back to this. Let's react now. I watched this already, but like I can't tell where to skip ahead right now. I really like the visuals for this. Oh yeah. Okay. Speaking of which, this whole song, because I said Sean's like the embodiment of Christmas, right? Like that wintry energy. Vernon did the same thing here. Like I can feel his core energy here. If I had to describe to you what Vernon's energy is in a nutshell, just play this video because this is like his energy at the core. Um, so like I can't, oh shit, I'm doing the wrong thing right now. I shouldn't be watching his video at night now, and Shown too. I shouldn't be watching those videos at night because I'm going to see stuff in my sleep now because of the core of their energy here. Oh fuck, too late now. I'm gonna dream weird things. Pray for me. Anyways, back to this. Yeah, like this is the core of Vernon's energy here, which is crazy. I was like, I've never seen anyone do that yet. Like if I had to describe him, like this is Vernon's energy at the core. Someone describe this to me. Is the song all in English? You see, like I don't fucking notice. Same. He's such a vibe. Nope, I'm a nobody. Yes, we agree. See, like Vernon, like we're on the same page. Yep. Oh god, that line there is gonna like, oh my god, you're gonna shake up all the thirst tweet people. You know the people who say step on me and stuff. Oh Christ. Ah. Even if with a bruised face, he still looks good. Just saying. I didn't notice because I had to watch the behind the scenes for this, but like he's filming in a truck here. In this scene here, I couldn't tell. It didn't look like he was in a truck. Yo, I ain't made of sunshine. Just letting you know. I've already alluded to what kind of light I'm made out of, but okay. That's great. I added that to the list too, right? I said I've never lit fireworks, so I want to do that one day. Oh my god, don't copyright me, YouTube. I hope you guys can't hear the audio. Should have fucking put headphones in. He doesn't look sad. You guys don't look sad and lonely. Look awake to me. Oh, you guys like these big fuzzy coats. That means these shoots are really cold, eh? My left ear's already shot. Everybody's fine with that. Knock knock, is there anybody out there? Oh my good god. Look at him. Bye, Vern. We'll see you whenever. Okay, that was Black Eye. And I had that dream. I keep dreaming like Vernon in weird scenarios. I don't know why. Like for me, like it's so out of context. Anyways, that's Black Eye. Wait, how many views does this have? 3 mil. Oh gosh. Come on, Vernon. We're gonna hype Vernon up so he gets higher. I think once he breaks like 5 mil threshold. Well, I don't even know if he wants to like if that's the goal, right? We'll see. But right now for capping views, it'll probably cap at 5 mil. Okay. Should we? I don't know if we should react to ATs right now because I'm never gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna keep stopping the video to say everything, like the performance, the song, the outfits, the stage. Oh my god, what else do I gotta talk about? It's so good. Like I could watch any version of this song and I'd be happy. The fact that they filmed, so like, okay, so I did Sleep Shuffled 9, right? They're my like fave songs because AT's, TXT, and Ian's songs, they all have that outdoors sounding feel to them, right? Because I'm always trapped within this fucking room. So hearing something like outdoorsy, like it sounds so freeing to me, right? Like ATs are supposed to be pirates traveling all over the place. I'm kind of glad they filmed a video in like another country. That would they say Thailand or something like that? Like it's so pretty. And then TXT's like they're always like outside. Like their songs sound seasonal, right? So every time you see them, it's like it's snowing or like it's sunny. Like right now, it looks like we're like a fairy tale, right? And then